thing. Okay, I got both sides done. Took me all weekend. Look at this piece of junk. This is one of those, this tripod is one of those, what you call? Oh, I forget. One of those gripping kind. It's like got arms on it, you know, that grip around. Piece of junk. Don't get it. This are my two sections. I still have the tape on them. Now, I can't find my black leather. I think I might have left it by accident or thrown it away by accident when I was moving. I'm really pissed. So, but I do have some black felt, and that will work if you're, you know, don't want to use leather. If you know, want to use some other kind of lining. Oh! Piece of crap. This is junk. Junk, junk, junk. I hate it. Okay. Leave your tape on because you're going to need it. Just peels off like this. See? Nice and flexible. Stick it on to your, whatever you're going to use for your lining. Like this, see? And cut these out. Easy peasy. Okay, cut out my two lining pieces. I'm leaving the tape on for now. Take your two woven pieces. You can see I went up to 5 single beads and then a double. That's as far as I went. I should have counted one of my other ones, one of my unfinished ones. I think I've gone up to as much as 8 as I was working on this. I've made them much bigger than this, and you can do that. Just keep increasing the number of beads you use in your increase stitch, your increase rows. So I've, you know, started off with, where is that? 1, then 2, then 3, 4, and 5, with 5 rows in between. I'm sorry, 4 rows in between. So determine which side you want out and which side is going to be in, and this is going to be my in and this is going to be my out. And you're going to just zip this edge together up to less than half, well, about half, maybe just less than half, right about here, so that you have a top that's open. I want this part open. And I'll be back when I do that. You're just going to tie off and zigzag around about halfway from here to here. Okay? Be right back. I'm going to try to show you how I zip this together. I have my edges together. See? Stagger your up beads so you can do a zip. I hope you can see. Like this. And then you want to go back the other way to reinforce. Just like this. It's very easy. Okay, I've got the bottom sewn together. About little, right around halfway, see? This is what it should look like. It should look seamless. Nice and put together. Do not, when you get to the end, do not cut your thread. Just leave it long. Leave your needle on or take it off because we're going to be sewing the lining together now. You want to work your thread up to one of these flap edges here. Right about there. Okay? Leave that thread on there. Thread a new needle, or take this needle off and thread it again with a new piece. Take your lining pieces and take the tape off. And I'm going to put them together. They do not have to be exact. Then you want to sew them around approximately the same distance as you did your little beaded bag. Whoa, hello, focus. Hello, thank you. Okay, just the bottom part. You can even leave it, you know, a little shorter than you did this part if you want to. It's perfectly fine. And then I'll show you what to do next. Just sew this together halfway. Okay, so my little lining piece, see? Right here. You're going to rethread your needle on the thread attached to your beadwork. And you're going to push the lining down into the beaded part, like this. Okay. And then you're going to sew through the lining and the beads to attach. This is going to be not a very good bag because felt, this is cheap synthetic felt. I'm probably going to end up taking this apart. It was like a whole weekend wasted, but oh well, just so you can see how this was done. I would never sell something with this horrible of a lining, but this is how it's made. Normally I would use leather, which is very durable and soft and high profile and nice. So you put your needle, let me see, where should I start? Let me start here through a bead and then through the lining. Can you see? Kinda, sorta. Up the lining, through a bead, back through the lining, through a bead, through the lining, and through a bead. You're going to do this all the way around, through the edge here, all the way around, here. You're going to tie off and you're going to weave through your beads, You can make some half hitch knots if you want as you go. Weave, and then you're going to cut your thread. And then I'm going to show you how to do the closure. When it's done, the way these close is like this, and then like this. And you have the little bag. This lining will not be shown. You won't be able to see that, but now you can. So it's going to look like that. And I use a piece of wire and a button to make my closure. Okay, got my lining attached. See? Very nice. It's just free in the bottom. So if you need to pull it out, for whatever reason, you can. It leaves a nice edge on the inside. Leather does not the same thing. It just leaves a very nice edge, even with hand sewing. Use fire line to sew because it's strong and synthetic, and it will last for years and years and years. So that's what it looks like when it's closed. And to make the buttons, I either make buttons or I find buttons that will work with my little project. I think a black and pink button would be nice for this. I would put some flexible beading wire here, make a loop of it, okay, and use a crimp to hold it together to make a loop. Attach your button here, and the loop would go around the button to keep this closed. That's how that works. That's how I do that, and you can add dangles to the loop or whatever. So I'm going to post a link for the pattern to this, and the Susan Cooper, I think, makes pattern paper for this. She charges for that. I don't remember what, I don't know. I'll find it and post a link to it. Otherwise, I would never be able to figure out how to do a pattern without that paper. Okay, I decided not to show you putting the button on, even though I picked out a couple buttons. I'm going to show you one that's already complete. It's at least 6 years old, maybe even 7 years old. Right here. This has been in my purse. It holds the earphones for my phone. And I forgot, I had. I've been using this. It's been in and out of different handbags of mine, like I said, for over 5 years, maybe as long as 7. I don't remember when I made this. But the buttons are polymer clay that I made. They are sewn to the beadwork. It gets a lot of abuse. It's never given me a problem. This closure is beading wire, flexible beading wire. I don't remember the gauge, I'm sorry, but it's small enough to for me to thread some toe hose on here, size 11s. It is closed with a crimp right here and down here. And I've looped it through. There's some beads in the top center, right here, 2 beads at the very top center. And that's how it closes. And this thing has been extremely durable. And I really like it. Let's see. Do it like this. Now, that's how these close. And it holds my earphones that plug into my phone. So, not my iPod, for my phone. All these little gadgets, they all have their own stupid accessories, don't they? But for this one, I went to Joann's today. I was sick today. I have lots of sinus problems, and they've just been bad. They were bad today. Anyway, I had errands to do and managed to get out of bed about 2 o'clock. And I ran to Joann's while I was out because I know they had a purse making department. And sure enough, I found a little frame. This is not the shape I wanted. I wanted a full round, round. This is kind of squared off. And I bought, it was $5. I mean, they're just cheap metal. They're made in China. But if you've ever priced these things, $5 is a bargain, like a steal. So I would center it. I might mark my center with something, piece of thread or something. And you just shove it in this metal frame. And there's holes in it that you sew it in there. Sew the beadwork in there, and it will work. I fit it in there, and it will work. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got a length of thread left, so let's see if this will work. I'm trying to think where I should tie it off. Maybe in the lining somewhere. I should probably start in the center, right? I would think. That would probably make more sense, right? Because I don't want this off center. That would be like, ugh, gross. See better from here? I've never used one of these, so bear with me. Probably right about here. Yeah, might be good. Start in the center and work my way out, and then back again. So one end, center hole is right. There's the center hole. There is no center hole. Kind of, sort of right there. The actual center is right here, and there's no hole there. So, we'll put this right about there. Oh my God, how you do this? Ooh, how is this done? Oh, I don't want thread coming out from the front. That would be gross. Let me see. There's no holes in the back. I'm confused. Maybe they go down. They go down? They must. I feel so stupid trying to do this. The older I get, the worse my allergies get. Practically debilitating. I feel like such an invalid. I hate it. Whoa. So if I put that there, put this here, take a look at this. No. Move this down. Well, I'm going to try to see if I can get a stitch in there. I'm not going to waste your time. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I think I got this figured out. I got this side on, but look at that. I should have used black thread, right? That is crude. I don't know how they do it to make it look... I don't know. I'll have to do something about this. I don't like it. Hey, Ashley, guess what? Look at Mama's making you a pretty change purse here. I'm going to give it to my youngest daughter. She'll probably like it. So anyway, this is the other side. I figured out how to do this. But I tied off on the inside in the lining. And you bring your needle up from the back through the lining. Find one of the holes in the front. Like that. And then down. It's got these little scallops, so that's what those are for. Back up to the next hole. Down. Back up to the next. Make sure your piece is staying snug inside the frame. And down. And you sew it all the way around, back and forth. And then I tied off at the center and brought my needle down into the lining, back up, and then clipped it so the tail would be hidden. And that's it. This out a little bit. That would be it. Like this. I'll decorate the front. Like I said, I really wanted a round frame, but they didn't have any. All they had were these squared off ones. But it's working. It works. I've never used one of these before, and I like it. So, that's that. Only took a week. It is now a week later. But, like I said, if you just want to use a button enclosure like this, that's all you got to do. Real easy. And it looks really pretty. I like it. I like the button closure one. I don't know why I kept this one. Probably because the button is off center a little bit. That's probably why. This is with Toho's. This one is not complete. I don't know when I made this, like a year ago or so. Never finished it. This is with check. I think both the bead colors are check. Pretty sure. This is all Toho. Right here, never finished it. I should take it apart. I love those gold beads. I don't like them sitting around not doing anything. So, that's that. I have another quick tutorial I'm going to make this weekend. Very easy. Something that a viewer actually gave me an idea on a nail polish video. It has nothing to do with my nails, but nail polish. So, stay happy, stay inspired, make something, you know, stay creative. And I'll talk to you later. Bye!